was mentioning before, I think I mentioned that one thing that I like from DLT is that they allow you to, with banks for instance, is because it's more convenient for us to not have the money under our mattress, and so we give it to an institution that we trust. And we believe that our accounts are not going to be hacked, and that every time I go and see how much, when you try to work in a system that is immutable, you're shifting the trust from the people into the system. And for as long as the system has a mathematical consistency of being immutable, and it's enough peer review to make sure that no one is actually controlling it, no one specific, there's no one single point of attack, then of course the trust is there. And that's how you can remove middlemen. So why do I want to create tokens? Because actually it works just like any fidelity point. I just don't have to worry about any middleman. I don't have to worry about putting the trust in anything. I just have to put it on the system, which is already functioning with Ethereum itself. Therefore, it's going to function as one of the tokens. And I can create my own ecosystem of services, like the example I was providing before, Golem. And I'm going to be able to run a community who observes the value on whatever services I'm providing or what services providing to each other. And we all arrange our internal economy through that token. Does that make sense? In a sense, but I mean, it can be anything that you can. Any business is basically you have an idea, you think we perceive a value of your offering, and then you try to figure out a way to exchange that value somehow. That's what money ended up being. Okay, how do I measure the value of a laptop compared to a nasi lemak? Complicated that. So you just have to something in between, which is what we agreed was money. Any question? All right, so get back to Ken. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Ken, just a few seconds. If you guys, sorry I didn't say this earlier, but if you guys want to go to the toilet, it's past the green, the doors with the green, if you go outside, you see like these barriers, right? So you can push the plastic, the glass door, and then go towards the end, that's where the washrooms are, and then water is right here. Okay, take it away, Kenneth.
Okay, thank you. So at the morning, we are mentioned have a two account. One is a contract account, one is user account. Okay, so next we are create a contract account. The same, you go to the remix and create one form. You call a simple bank. Okay, and then you can get the source code from my folder. Okay, here simple bank. Okay, when you copy and press in here, let me check what network we are in. Okay, I am in the Western test network and refresh again. Okay, take time to compiler. Okay, I can see the smart contract here. Okay, so I go to run. Then, because right now we are testing in our local, so we change to the JavaScript VM. Okay, so I can deploy it. In this smart contract, we have 4 functions. Okay, first is owner. Okay, this is who owns this bank account. Okay, it's myself. Okay, it's here. If I change one and check again, here will tell you is another person. It's first account, not second account. So I'll check back. Okay, so I check my balance. Now it's 0. Okay, so right now I need to transfer Ether from MetaMask to this contract account. Okay, so right now I put it, and then this unit I change it to the Ether. Okay, then I deposit. Okay, so I check balance. Yeah, see, yeah, I save the money in this account. Okay, so you can take. You see, now become 89. Yeah. This is because I spent some gas for this my transaction. So it's not whole integer. Okay. So when you want to withdraw the token, withdraw Ether from this account, you can put it here. Withdraw. Then check the balance again and see. And then check my account address. Okay. So if I change it to another account, second account transfer Ether to this smart contract. Okay, send a deposit, and then I check balance again. Oh no, something's wrong. Okay, let's take a look at my code. This my code have issues. When I save the Ether, I will check who is sender. Okay, now is account 2. So account 2 is sender. Okay, so in my balance, web pass how much Ether you transfer. So when you check balance, when I check balance, I will query based on who are sender. Okay. Because now if I want to transfer to the account 1, I should change to the here to become the owner who have owned this smart contract. So all the Ether will send to the owner account. Okay. In the last I just save the Ether based on who sent the money, who sent the Ether. Every time call this smart contract who will create an account for you. Okay, so now I change. I only create one account. This is for owner. So everyone want to send Ether to this smart contract will save to the owner account. Okay, so let's go through the code. This code is same as a banking to do. Okay, the people can deposit the Ether. Okay, and then if you want to ask people transfer Ether to you, you need to plus this keywords payable. Okay, if no payable, you cannot get Ether. Okay. For example, let me go through. Okay, I remove. Okay, I put the variable first. Okay, deploy, confirm, take time. Yeah, it's an issue. You need to wait. Yeah, when you develop the smart contract, you need to consider this is not a retail application. So for the online service will be issues. But for e-commerce, it's okay because you can wait. Yeah, before you send the goods out, you can check your transaction again. Yeah, but for return, it's more difficult. Okay, so this is why you see some article there mention why the blockchain process the transaction is very slow. Why they want to improve the blockchain to process transaction. It's because they want to solve this issue. Okay. Okay, so my concept is I want to be policy. Oh no, too much. Okay. I'll try again. Let's see. Okay, so he come out to ask you to conform, right? Okay. So right now I do transfer. Right now I remove the variable and then I deploy it again. Oh, ending. Sure. Oh. Deploy and then you actually confirm. Okay, so in here you can go to it scan. So how do I know your transaction record? I just need to download all the blockchain to my local and to know your transaction ID. So I can use the function to query all the transaction come out. For example, right now, you see is a contract creation. So I go back. I put the 10. WWCKL. Okay. So once you want to request people to pay you money, remember you need to put payable. Well, you can override the payable function in your local. Yeah, you can override. Okay. And the second function is a withdraw. In withdraw function, I will check whether you have enough money to withdraw. Okay. Once you have enough money, I will decrease the amount and then do the transfer. This is an internal function, so you can just use the message sender and transfer money to the sender account. Okay, so this is why it's very important. So you are confused who is the sender? Is it who call this transaction? Yeah. Okay. So usually we do ICO, we will do this one, just create smart contract, and then when you buy a token, you will send it Ether to this account, and then once I receive your Ether, I will transfer a token to your account. Yeah, just I will here. Something like this way. So once completed, I do a transfer token to the sender account. So when you sender, you check your account, you see, hey, I have a token. Yeah. But to ICO, because right now have a lot of requests. For example, you have a pre-sale. During this period, I need the investor can get how much discount. Yeah, these are some calculation in the smart contract. Yeah, you also can do it outside, but the people, the smart investor will not trust this one. Yeah, because they want it. For me, I will go to your smart contract to go to your code first. Yeah, once you do any line or entities. Okay, so this is coding, deploy. Okay, so next we are talking about the local development travel. Travel is a simple framework to help you to develop your smart contract, to do your unit testing. Okay, so how to do it? You create your project, and then you can explore your smart contract, and then do a testing. He also help you to deploy to your smart contract to the project. Oh, and then you can migrate with Ganache. Okay. Usually, when you let's do this first. Okay, so I created a folder. Yeah. Okay, so I go to my folder, and then we just simply shuffle in it. Okay, so you will download the whole framework to your folder. So I go to desktop. Okay. So you can see this folder under your project folder. Okay. So for contract, is you write your smart contract in the contract folder, and then second migration is he will help you to migrate your smart contract to the blockchain. Okay, the testing folder is where you write your your unit testing. Yeah. How many people write unit testing before? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, so much. Yeah, because usually in the company, the rare people to write unit testing. Yeah, just go through and for the production or testing first, waiting for tester to verify your code. Okay, and Travel.js is used to configure how to connect to your blockchain. Yeah, later I will explain how to use this one. Okay. Okay, I introduce this first. Ganache is a simulator. You have two types. One is for the UI, so you can directly execute the Ganache Okay, so you can see this UI. Let me check. Okay, too bad. Okay, when you open the Ganache, we will create a 10 account for you. Okay, so the set you can find your private key here, and then you also can see your block and your transaction, your log. Okay. So the Ganache is a blockchain, Ethereum blockchain simulator. It works as a Ethereum blockchain, but for you it's for testing. Okay. So here you will call your RPG server. So once you copy this one, then you go to the MetaMask. Oh, so you got your custom RPG. Here we go. Very long. Custom. Wow. Setting. Oh, here. And then save. Oh, too much. There you are. So now MetaMask will link to the Ganache, and then I need to get the private key here. and go back to the MetaMask, and then I input account, set private key, input. Yeah. So issues. Check. 1775. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah. Then input donation. Okay, never mind. We could create one account input first. Choose a key. Okay, later I will check again. So we go back to the travel. You can open the visual code and then open your folder. Okay. So we create our smart contract. It's same as you create in the Remax. Okay, and then we just copy the sender code from the wallet. Good. Let me check.
Can you see it better now? Can you see the screen better, the code? Not really? We lost it there.
Lost. Okay, I think it's a Wi-Fi issue.
Do you want me to share the meetup link? Oh, okay.
Okay. So.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Ready?
Again, you can copy the source code from the folder I share. Is the first one, greetings, and then you open in the Visual Code and you copy and press it in the new file here and save. So under the contracts folder, you have this file. And then here you need to create a new file. Plus deploy. And then you create another file is to underline deploy. In this here, you need to start with the 2. You must start with 2 because when you run your code, he follows this sequence. Yeah, this is very tricky. So you need to copy the code from the first one, initial migration. Press here, and this change to your smart contract name. Okay, the first file is he deployed the migration smart contract. And second file is used to deploy your smart contract. Oh, I think they will be confused. But you must have the first file to deploy your smart contract file, and then it will help you to deploy your smart contract. Yeah. And then we open the trouble.js and come here. This we use this file to find which smart contract you want to deploy. Okay. For example, right now networking, default is development. Okay. Now server is our local host, and then your port ID is however you point it. Right now, ganache is 75.45. So here I need a change. Okay. And network ID, you can put a stop. It mean any network ID. Yeah, it depends. But for the public chat, you need a specific. For example, your main network is 1, your resident is 3, public is 4. Okay. Okay, so now since everything is okay, so I need to run the trouble. Compile. Go. Okay. The warning is saying it's in the remix. I told you you have something wrong. Okay, the warning should be the same. Okay. Okay, this is just a warning, okay, because it is a new sync. Okay. The next is you need to migrate. So, once you run the compiler, you have generated one folder. It's built folder, so you can see some setting in here. Your country name is greetings, and all your API. API is the same as API. Just define what the argument, what the function name in this smart contract. Okay. So next step is we need to deploy migrate. Okay, now migrate to the truffle. Yeah. By the way, if your OS is Windows, you need to plus the truffle.cmd. Okay, because in Mac you don't need the cmd extension name, but for the Windows system you need like something like the truffle.cmd. Yeah, if you did not plus the cmd, you will be failed. Okay, so we go back to the truffle. You see the price is decreased, and then our block, we told you all the transaction. Okay, see the contract. The first contract creation is for the migration smart contract. Is this one? Okay, in the under the migration folder, I indicate migrate the smart contract. Okay, deploy this smart contract. The second is deploying my smart contract. So you are here, this smart contract. So in the simulator, you can see a two record. Okay, first is a migration smart contract. Second is a greeting smart contract. Okay, so you can see all the log will be here. Oh, this log is what you can see is the same as the Ethereum blockchain. Yeah, if you can connect to the main network, you also will see the send message. Okay. Okay, so everyone can follow up any issue. Okay. For the name, yeah. For network, here. Okay. Okay, any issues? Yeah, remember it's networks. You have S, not just network. Okay. Networks. Okay. Oh yeah, you want the tool. You can install a plugin extension. It's Solidity. The first option, once you install, you can see the color. You see this color. Yeah, you come here to plug it into query the solidity. Okay. Okay. Once you deploy, you can get your contract address. This is your contract address. Oh, okay. Another way you can execute the Ganache by the command line. But why we use the command line not to use UI? Because the command line can specify your account. Okay. Because every time you run the Ganache again, you will create new 10 account for you. But it is not useful because every time today I just work in a half and then I will stop. Tomorrow continue. I create a new account again. I need to change my setting again. Yeah. So usually I will use command line to specify what account I'm using. So in my slide. Okay, they have some option. You say your account and then your default ether and plus your block time secure your private key. And also you can point to your port because maybe in your port is occupied by another applications. So you want to change port. Once you change your port, you also need to change your travel.js file, your configure file. Okay. How to execute your command line? Yeah, it's set. In here, I will point to my network ID 1337, and then my first account, and plus my amount, how much ether I have. So every time I execute this, I have sent the account to execute my test my smart contract. Yeah. By the way, you can input your Getash account into a MetaMask, but on the MetaMask, you cannot delete the account. It means you can increase maybe. When I first time use the MetaMask, I created more than 10 accounts, and then finally I cannot open the MetaMask again. Yeah, so I need to remove MetaMask again and install again. Yeah, please be careful. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyone any issue? Okay, I move on. Okay, so we are going to create our first decentralized applications. Okay, it's still in PayShop. Okay, we are use the environment tool. Okay, user ID. Oh, okay. And we use Node.js and MetaMask, smart contract solidity, test network match, and simulation, Ganache. Okay. Library we use Web3.js, and then the framework we use Travel. Okay, we'll follow this step. We'll set up a developer environment and create a Travel project. using the travel box and write on the smart contract and deploy migrate to our smart contract and test our smart contract. And also we are create with a front-end interface to interact with our smart contract. Okay. So why am I teaching this one? Because on the travel, this is a travel sample. Cool. You can find it here. And then I will go through this one by one. Yeah. Of today, you can see how the sample in here. Yeah. But I know most people will not go through this one because when first time I learned this one, I was confused. Where is the bar? Where should I create the bar? Where should I put the code? Okay. This is why in my first course, I teach this one. I get you to go through this document. In the future, you can try other sample code. There's a sample code in here, travel box. Okay. This is a lot of example. You can try React, Webpack, Makecoin, Blueprint. Yeah, there are the sample code here. Okay, so let's start. First, we will show you the page. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so first we create a folder. Okay, we go to this folder. Okay. And then you copy this string, travel unbox picture. Oh, okay. Okay, here we download code from the server. It's same as how Git work. Okay, GitHub code. Okay, so let's open. Okay. Open this folder. Okay, so you will see a bit different. We have a node modules. Okay. Node module is some modules is download from the Node.js Yeah, in this case, he already set up well. So once you just download this case, let me try. Okay. You have a light server in here, and then you also in here it already download some tools for you plug in. So we don't need to npm install again. Let's go back. Okay, first is he told you how to install travel. Okay, it's global. Okay, and second is create a folder, and we go to this folder to download all the file by the unbox. Okay, and then here we explain what the folder used for. The country is used to keep your smart contract, and migration is the same as us. That's you deploy your smart contract, and test is write our unit test code. Okay, and trouble.js is your configure file to how to connect your blockchain. Okay, so first step we create the smart contract data. Oh, okay, here. Okay, so we go back to document. He asks you to create your contract. In here, you specify your Solidity version. Okay. In this, in his example, you can whatever version you want to use. But once you really implement your smart contract, you need to specify what version you use. Okay, why? Because for the Solidity, they change very fast. Maybe in this version your code will work. In the next version, your Solidity code not work anymore. There will be issue. Okay. I know most of the code should be can work together, but in the Solidity, you have a lot of issues. Yeah. In the past, I spent a lot of time to testing why my code can work, but my code cannot work anymore. So finally, we find we use a different version to compile our code. Yeah. Okay. Then we just okay. So we create our smart contract adoption. Then go down. Here we go to slide. Okay. Okay. In this application, we have one variable is adapter used to save who adopted this pet. Okay. And then we create two functions. One is adopt, second is get adapter. Okay. So in here, this is our variable. Okay, so we just copy and put it inside here. Then we create our first function. Okay, so when you argument come in, I will check your ID whether in the 0 to 15. If out of this range, I will not continue anymore. Okay, and then I will set who adopt this pet. Okay, I put a pet ID as index, and then put the sender address here. And second function, we will return all the data to the front end. Okay, in here is keywords is a field. It means once you put it in here, it just directly return your data to the coder. Yeah, you will not spend a gas. Yeah, but you only return this value, you cannot do anything. For example, you do the transfer on this function, you will be failed. Yeah, because you put a few keywords field. Yeah, field is mean I just take a look. Okay, so in the Ethereum, you will not charge your gas fee. Okay. Okay, then he will tell you you can directly compile your smart contract. Remember, you need to save first. Make sure you're safe, and then you can compile it. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, this is I mentioned your budget is very important. So I think I need to change it to 24. Sorry. Okay, change to 17. And then it becomes 17. Okay, let's work. So we need to downgrade to the 17 version. In the migration smart contract, please downgrade to the 17 version. If you cannot compile it, and then we need to create a new file under the migration folder. Okay, so the same we need to copy the send code into the migration. Sorry, to deploy smart contract file. And remember this, you need to check, make sure this your smart contract name. Okay, adoption. Next step, he will ask you to execute your ganache. Okay, this we have done before. But in here, he missed one step. Is he did not tell you how to configure your blockchain setting. So we have done before, right? So go to trouble. Oh, he already finished. Okay. So in the command line, you can just execute trouble migrate. Okay, so you see you already migrate successful. Yeah, in here. Okay. This table is very simple, but once it fail, there will be questions. Where is wrong? Why a deploy fail? Yeah. This is another reason. The most time I don't like to see is your get fee is enough. Yeah. Whatever I increase my get fee, it still told me you fail. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, for this part, first time you don't need a plus option. Okay, for the second deploy, you need a plus rest because when Trouble deploy a smart contract, they create a folder, the build folder. So when you deploy it again, it should be deleted this folder. Yeah, but YouTube sometimes it will not delete because permission issues or whatever. So you need to process dash rest reset. Or another way is you delete the build folder. You can directly delete the build folder and deploy it again. Okay. Okay, so let's write down the test of smart contract. Migration, ganache, migrate. Okay. Test the smart contract, you have two ways. One is use a Solidity framework to test your smart contract. Second is use a standard test network, the matching chart some used for Node.js. Right. So in his example, he used Solidity. Yeah. Same, we just copy and then create a test adoption smart contract under the test folder. under the test folder, and then you can copy the code. He will include some library. Yeah, this will show some errors, so you can ignore because it's a default library. Okay, so you can write down your first test function. Just copy and paste. Copy this code and into under the test adoption. Okay, when you finish, you can try for and test. Okay, pass. Okay, so let's see how the test code functions. Okay, in this code, I will send the pet ID is A. Okay, in this function, it should return the A to me. Yeah, so its pet value is A. We go back to our smart contract here. We call this function. I input the A, and he should return the A to me, right? So once here, I change it to 10, and then save, and then run again. It should be failed. Yeah, the error message, right? Tell me in function have something wrong. Okay, this is how unit testing. Yeah, make sure your function is correct. In here, I change back to A. Okay. I know some developer were thinking maybe I can skip this step. I don't need to write a unit testing code. Yeah, because usually most developer, the company will ask you to write unit testing code. But for the smart contract, trust me, everyone asks you to write. And then it must specific. Every action you need to consider because it's about $1 million US. Yeah, ICO is very, very expensive. Okay. And then especially this one, once you finish, the company should be send your code to a third-party company to adopt your code again. Okay. This is usually the way to do. Yeah, for every time, I think in the US is about 1,000 US dollar. No, 10,000 US dollars. 10,000 US dollars for one time adoption. Yeah, because they want to make sure the smart contract is correct. Yeah. Okay, so move on to the second test function. You also can copy and press here. Oh, I put all the complete code in my folder. If you cannot follow, you can take a look at my folder. Okay, all the code will be inside. Then try again. Okay, so my two function is working properly. And show the function. Okay, so in here he told you to run a test. Okay, you can test one by one, or you just write all the test code well, and then just do your testing. Okay, so everyone is okay? Okay, let's move on. So right now we already deployed the smart contract. Next step, we create our front-end application. You can open the SRC folder. Under SRC folder, you have a CSS folder, founder order, image.js, and HTML code. You open the JS folder and open app.js. Okay, in here, he asked you to initiate your Web3. Because we already input the Web3.js library, so we just copy and put it under initial Web3. Okay. What this code useful? Careful. Okay. In this code, he just check whether have any application already initial Web3 object. Once you already initial, I just use this one. If not, I will initiate new Web3 object. Okay. So in here, current provider is who will initiate this Web3.js. Yeah. In this session is MetaMask initial. MetaMask already initiate this object. Yeah. So I'm not so sure. Sometimes can work. So you see, like someone is already initiate this object Web3. Once I turn off the MetaMask. Then I try again. No one initial. Okay. So everyone, once you install the MetaMask and run the MetaMask, they will initial Web3 object. like we go to the Remax, we go to the Ethereum wallet. Why? How they get your account? How they get your balance? Because he goes to the Web3.js object. You can skip it. Refresh it. Oh. Yeah, in here. So no, okay, never mind. Password. Yeah. So this is a tricky part, so you need to understand who will initiate this Web3.js. Okay. And then okay. The next we need to initial our smart contract. Okay. The same. You just copy. And under your initial contract, save. Okay. In this part, where is our adoption point.js file? Is under the build folder here. But for this website, how to know your smart contract? Where is the smart contract? How to know? Because they use the light server, and in user configuration file, he already combine these two folders together. Okay, one is SRC folder, second is your contract folder under build folder. So you can directly to know, you can directly access this JSON file. Okay. So once you get this JSON file, you will get all the data from this. Okay, so you can get the contract name, your API, bytecode, or whatever, a lot of, yeah. You can see this is very, very long. Okay. Okay, so once the initial, we need next step, we need to initial our application. Yeah, how to initial? Because this is a first shot. I need to go to the smart contract to know how many pattern can be adopted. Right? So I need to get data. Okay. In here, he called a get adapter here, right? It's under our smart contract. Oh, not. He call this function. Okay, so So we should copy first. Where we should make a dot. Mark here. Okay, so in here I declared one variable, okay, instance, and then in here I call my smart contract, okay, contract, and this is your contract name. Okay, so if I use greetings, this should be a greetings. Okay, it's the same as your smart contract name here. Okay, and then you call this function deploy it. Then you will return the smart contract instance to you. Then next I need to call my smart contract function is get adapters. Okay, call. So he will return all the data to me. Here is this address. Yeah, for the address, initial address is 000. So in here, I will check. If you are not 000, it means you have one account. Yeah, just like this is a public address. Yeah, it's same as a public address. Something like that. This one, copy. Yeah, if you like this one, it means it is someone account. Yeah. And next step is go you when users click the button he want to adopt this path, how to do in here. First, he will get your current account. Okay, and then put your account address and call your function, call our function adopt. We will input the pet ID and our account address. In here. More PT. Okay. Okay, this section is tell you how to install the MetaMask. Okay, this is all the UI. Okay. Okay, in here, he told you how to connect to your Ganache. Okay, your choice a case customer RPC. Let's try again. Here, put the input account. Done. You don't have key. Still have issues. I don't know. Anyone can input account, or you just like me, always fail. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. You mean I already have account? No. Table. Input. Duplicate. Okay. Okay, let's try a second account. Yeah, okay, first account will not work anymore. Okay, once you input your account, so you will go to your Ganache. I use this account, okay? So, now is MetaMask will connect to my Ganache smart contract, blockchain, okay? Okay, so in this section, he told you how to install and configure Light server. Yeah, in here, if you need to include other folder, you need to plus here. Now in default, he just include SRC and the contract folder. Okay. Then he write down the command in here. So once we run, I think we should be okay. Save. npm run this. Okay, so you should be can see your website. Can see? Just run. Oh no. you run this command, say you can see the list page. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. So you can try if you click here, you will come out MetaMask and ask you to confirm. Then confirm value. Okay, so you refresh again. You will see your button already changed to a success. Okay, it means you call the function here to your smart contract address. When you click the button, you just come here to handle adapt here. Okay, so let pay attention. I think I learn how to develop. Okay, this is our source code. So later we are call this function. Okay, handle adapter. So here I click this button. Okay, come in. So first things I get the pay ID. Pay ID is embedded in this page. Okay, so we can get ID. So cool. Next, so I can get pay ID is 1. Okay, this is 1. Okay. Then I will go to check, see have any error. No error, I pass, continue. Okay, in here I will get account value. Where the account come from? This account come from this function, get accounts. Okay, so you will get the MetaMask this account. So yeah, right, let me send here is same as this one. Okay, so I talk to MetaMask and then just get information from the Web3 object. Okay, so once I get the account, I need next call our smart contract function. Okay, this is a smart contract name, and then this is a standard way to call to get your smart contract instance. Okay, come down. This is inside your order smart contract. You will see. Okay. This is our the function we create adopt, right? And second function is get adopts here. Yeah. The rest is our default function. Okay. Send and send transaction. Yeah, this is all the defaults function. Okay, so right now I call adopt. The first is our argument, our parameters. The second is our message. Yeah, it's a global variable in a solidity. So, like, we go back to our smart contract. Yeah, it's message. This is a global variable. Here will include data sent from something else. Yeah, you can see here the data gets sender summation value. Value is your user. Okay, and yeah, these are all the global variable, global object you can use. Okay. So I call this function and pass our parameter to the smart contract, and then you come out this. Before you can. Okay, this step is ask you to sign your transaction. Okay. Everything. Do you think why I need this step? Because this verify is signed by you, sent by you. And how to sign this transaction is using your private key. Yeah. This is another course they are teaching this one. Because when you sign this transaction, the transaction will send to a miner. Miner will verify your transaction. You will check your public key. It's the same as the sender. Okay. Once in your transaction, he get the address from the transaction. It's not equal to your sender address. It means it's fed transaction. Yeah. So it's very important. And also you will find currently we run this application. All the data in my site is not on data on the server. Right? Get account address, get Ether amount, all in my MetaMask, not in on the server side. Yeah, this idea you need to change your mind to think about this one. All the data will save to the blockchain, and then you use a private key to get your data back. And everyone to access your data, to use your data, they need your transaction. You need to sign this transaction. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back to our HTML code. It's very simple. You just create one form. Okay? Is your edge location, and how to get the data. You get it from this pet JSON. we read this file, and then one by one to change in our front end. Yeah, here. Okay, hit create, and then go through all the data. Okay, and put the value inside, so you can see the front end here. Okay, so okay, I introduced 3 decentralized architectures. First one is a pure application, decentralized application. Second is separate decentralized application. Third is a protect decentralized application, which is belong Pesha. Anyone can tell me? First, second, or third? The Pesha belong which type? The answer is third, is this. Why? Because the data we save in our server, like the JSON file. Like I display important information here, but I only save key information on the smart contract. Yeah. Okay. And then in this is in how we transfer the ether. It's just this simple this way. Okay. And this part is for the crypto exchange. Once you go to the crypto exchange to trade the token, it's something like this way. Okay. And another question is, crypto exchange is a decentralized application or centralized application? Crypto exchange is belong to the centralized application or decentralized application? The answer is it depends. It depends. Okay. But most crypto exchange is centralized exchange. Whatever you trade in the exchange, you just save it in the database, unless you want to transfer the token to your personal wallet. Yeah. Okay. So some exchange will tell you, okay, I decentralized exchange. It means he used the smart contract to do the trading. Yeah, usually this experience is bad because it is very slow and no one can control. Once you put your order, yeah, you submit your order, you just wait. You cannot cancel it anymore. And more is more dangerous. Okay. And yeah. So right now, what I demo is a soft wallet. Okay, I think everybody here uses what is a cold wallet. Okay. The more popular is a ledger. Okay, it's all the private key will be set here. Once you want to transfer out whatever, you need to plug your laptop and then click submit a transaction, sign as a transaction. Yeah. Before this, you just give your people your public key, whatever. Okay. Another type is like this. is most Korea using is something like a credit card. So once you click, you can see your amount inside. Yeah. I just put a little. Okay. Okay. You want us to go through? Yeah. So today will be ended here. A lot of things you can try in blockchain is to change the world a lot of, because once you develop, you also change your mind. Yeah, a lot of things. All the industry is thinking how to apply the blockchain technology in their applications. Not just only the cryptocurrency. Yeah, for example, we put the user ID on the blockchain, but how to verify, how to link it to your personal applications. Yeah. Okay. So, how many people want to listen how blockchain work? Anyone? Okay, maybe next time we arrange another session for the blockchain. Yeah. Okay. In this session, we just talk top value, how to interact with the blockchain. Yeah, this is the registration. Here, we go through our smart contract. Right, we create our country account. Yeah, and then deploy our first smart contract greetings and pressure. And second is wallet. We use a wallet to transfer our Ether. Yeah. I think more people were interested in how to transfer token, how to create token. Yeah, maybe we'll arrange another session for this. Okay. For a token, there are two types of token. One is utility token, another is frictional token. Yeah, that's CryptoKitty. Every token have a unique ID. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Alpha wallet is okay. Okay. Alpha wallet is a Singapore company. They have 4 developers, very strong. They create this wallet used to trade your original token. Okay. For example, right now I raise one event. I want to create 10 tickets. 10 tickets. So I can become a 10 token. Okay. So on this token, it calls 10 Ether. Yeah. So on his wallet, you can save, you can buy this token. For example, I get this ticket, I cannot attend, so I want to sell. So I just update this platform, I can sell this token. Yeah, everyone have this wallet, you can see the token. Yeah, right now it's free, so you can try. And he also support all the test network. Yeah, like something like this way. Yeah. Alpha wallet. Okay. Yeah, this 10 token. Okay. And the second company is about the fiction. Okay, pink. But they're still working on their projects. I also talked to them how to implement this one. You want to put everyone here the form was 3D. Okay. Form 3D is again based on Ethereum. It's a game, so everyone come here can buy the one key, but when you buy the one key is take 30 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah. Once the time is run out, the last people buy the key, you can get 45% Ether. Yeah. The last round is I think 1 million Ether. So last people get the 45%. Yeah. But the interesting part is he have a feature is very special. Is you can put one among 8 people to share the link to any group. Then that person that come to buy the key, the put the link person can get some reward. Yeah, this was very interesting. Why so long? For example, now I'm company, I want to promote my event. I can create one smart contract, put 10 Ether. Everyone can get a link and put in your group. If in this group, anyone can come here and then register. I will reward you some Ether. You will be very interested, right? Because sometimes we cannot add some private group. We cannot post any event to the Telegram group or something else. Yeah. So for the advising, you will be interested because it's more significant. Can go down to some secret group. Yeah. So a lot of things can run on the blockchain, and more important, this technology not run by the company, can run by the individual. Right? You see, AI, I need a company, I need to collect data first, and then I need an expert in this field. For the blockchain company, he just suffer your cash flow, and maybe you come out new the idea, people to use your blockchain and can get some reward. I think everybody willing to pay a little for your service if your service is useful, right? And VR and AR, I think is not mature. So you need to buy the hardware, and then you need to have good in the art to draw the entities, object, or something else. So in this, I think the blockchain is very has a potential for every developer to export. You just create a decentralized website, and then okay, I charge the service by the Ether or by token, whatever. You can run by your personal. You don't need to run by the company. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, like a critical kitty, they just put one image on the website. Yeah, everybody to go to buy and cause Ethereum blockchain slow down. Yeah. Okay, thank you. You're coming. If you have any questions, can talk to me or ask me any question. I will come to discussing. Maybe I will come here again next month. Yeah. Okay. By the way, I have created a group for the mushroom. because we want to separate a lot. So if you want to know the Singapore information, you can just go to the join this Telegram group, or you just want a local, you can join this group. I will be here. I will try to answer your questions. Okay? And all the slides you can download from this QR code. All the file here. Yeah. I also welcome all the feedback, how to improve my course, and any issues you just told me. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
All right, guys, that would be all for today, unless you have more questions or things you want to ask. Doubts? No? No one shy, right? At this point already? By the end of the day? Okay, I wanted to thank a few people for today. First of all, Collabs for allowing us to have the place. We hope it's going to be one of the first workshops we're going to be doing with them. This is definitely going to be one workshop inside of a larger series of things that we're going to be covering in technology, specifically DLTs. We'll see today some Ethereum. We're going to be looking into other elements from blockchain, how to apply it to some businesses, technology behind other available blockchains, and other options in DLTs such as DAGs, which are most of the time very ignored. So most of you guys know already about blockchain itself as an immutable system. That is only a part of a bigger family of technologies called DLT, distributed ledger technologies, that basically have that property. They are immutable. So one of the ways to implement it is a blockchain, but it's not the only way. There are other ways to do it. And those other alternative ways are usually not much discussed. So we're going to be trying to bring that as well into the conversation. I wanted to also thank Women Who Code for helping, for organizing the event. They've been great at managing things. In general, for you guys to have an idea of what we're trying to do, because I totally missed, I'm a terrible MC, so I missed to mention this at the very beginning. This is part of a series of workshops that we want to do in order to increase knowledge in the community and to bring people into being interested in tech, at least in the one that we can provide, and also to try to create a bit of connection between civil society organizations and tech people. Okay, because there's a lot of NGOs out there who are going to be needing technical help, and there's not so much right now conversation between those two communities happening. So we're going to also be organizing some events where we're going to be bringing NGOs who might need technical support, and helping very basic things, like things that you would never imagine are so basic and they really don't have covered. And tech people who may want to come and try to see exactly the work that they're doing and how they can help each other. We'll be sending you a feedback form, if not today, by tomorrow, so you guys can know information about Kenneth, but also about the workshop itself. There's certain elements that we have identified we could have done better, so we really want to improve them, and any feedback is going to be absolutely welcome. Okay? And one last round of applause for you guys for actually being able to come on a Saturday and last for so many hours. Thank you for coming. Yeah,